Hello from above.
Alright, we're back for our fifth episode of technical analysis, and today I'm going to introduce you to macro and micro trends. I believe there's a point in time that all of us traders have asked what would happen to the stock that we're following tomorrow, or bisaya pa na unsa man ang maunsa ang asa ang lihok sa stock ugma, asa ni padung stock ugma. So that's the topic that we're gonna tackle today: macro and micro trends, and we're gonna use Mega World Corporation as our sample stock, and we're gonna look into the macro and micro trends. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and look at the charts. Okay. Alright, we're looking at MEG again. This is going to be our sample chart, Mega World Corporation. Today is November 4, and we're still trading since it's still 10:35 in the morning. So you could see price action still moving or active. So we're doing it real time. Okay, now when we say macro trend is an overall view of the price action. So we would consider daily chart as a macro trend. Okay, the micro trend for our macro. So macro is a daily chart, and the micro for that, we're gonna be looking at the hours. So that will be 1 hour chart, 4 hours, 8 hour chart. So that will be the micro for a daily chart. Now for the minutes, the macro for the minutes will be 30 minutes, 30-minute chart, and the micro would be 15 and 5. We won't bother looking at 1 minute because there's no price action with that. You would really see any difference, but that's basically what macro and micro trends are. Because price action, as you all know, the daily chart, this is the candle now, this one big candle here. There's a story behind that. Okay, there's our price action within that candle. So you would want to look at the micro trends and see what the story is and why the chart is a bullish candle. And this could also provide us information on what could happen on the next trading day. So that's how one technique and how you could look at price action and what is the possibility of its movement on the following trading day. So bisaya pa nang makabaw na kadaan, kay imo na siyang gisundan karon, nagsunod na ka kung asa padung ang price action. So by the time mo end on trading day, the next trading day, you already have a footprint na nakay agianan, or a pathway for you to see where it could possibly go. Alright, so let's do charting for MEG. For MEG, we have a descending channel, so it's bouncing up and down from this channel. So this trend line, this will be our support trend line, and this will be a resistance trend line. And for MEG holders, my personal bias for this is it's a bearish stock right now, most probably it will go down to its support area, major support lines. I've drawn them. I've drawn major support lines already, so it will go down. The reason for my analysis for it to go down is that one is of course the descending channel. There's no evidence that it already pierced outside this channel. If it is trading outside the channel, then that's already a shift of momentum. So nausab na siya, sa Bisaya pa, nausab na iyang agianan. Kay kung trade na siya outside aning channel, so bot pasabot ana nalahi na ang ihang agianan momentum. So from bearish, it's now starting to move up as a bullish trend, or creating a new trend. But as far as that is happening, we cannot see any evidence for that, so expect it to move down. Okay, let's open our filters, or our indicators. We filtered that theory. Ato nang hasaon natong atong analysis, atong theory, kung mosuporta ba siya sa ato ang initial findings. Alright, so it would our channel support our findings, our initial findings. Let's see and look at our filters. So we I do moving average first. So we're moving average 10, moving average 20, moving average 50, and 100, 200, and I use exponential moving average 13. Okay, so let's look at these moving averages first. Okay, now in this area right here, just this area, this is the ghost month. This was the August move, and August ended up crossing the midterm, or 50 moving average 50. Our short-term moving average already crossed the midterm, so meaning to say it's already a shift in the trend. That's already a sell signal. That's an early sell signal that the stock is going further down. If you look at moving average 20, the sky blue, and moving average 10 and EMA, this is the early sign, but there's no that we wouldn't really know if it will go down. But for me, if I'm trading, if I'm swing trading, if I'm holding the stock, if I see this early sign, I would already take profit, because this would be the area for me to get the maximum. You wouldn't really get, or di gina nimo makuha ang pinakataas na presyo, at lang yun ka sa maximum possible price that you could take your profit. So this is already a cross under moving averages, short-term moving averages. Now you're waiting, you're holding, you're trying to see if it would bounce back, but no, it just crossed under moving average 50. So that's another signal for you to go out. If you're day trading, or swing trading, if you're investing, you could investing. They have this what's called this cost averaging, peso cost averaging. They have that. So either buy upwards. I'm not doing investing, I'm doing trading. So if you're doing trading, this is already a sell signal, a second sell signal for you to take your profit, and you're still holding on until you reach the crossover, this zone, which is the moving average 100. Imagine for the past 100 periods, 100 trading days, the prices are already on the same level. So meaning to say, if we average everything from the past 100 periods or 100 days, the prices are now at the mean. Okay, mean price, the average price. So this is already a really a strong signal for you to take profit if you still have more left. Let's just say you bought Meg here, and then it moved up and you're still holding on. That's already halfway of the gains that you have, but still you're holding on, as price action or moving average already tells you to move out. It plunges down, and now it reached the short term, already reached our 200 mark. This is the past 200 periods. Imagine 200 periods already. For the past 200 periods, how many days is that? Pila nakaadlaw on 200 periods before? It's already here. It's about, if you bought here, it's almost 9 it's almost 9 over 10, about 10%, 10 or 20% near from your buying price. So you don't have any profits to take. You still have but a little profit, but most of the traders would still hold on. Okay, traders, I'm not saying investors, I'm saying traders. It's a different thing. So again, it moved down. So that's why I said my speculation, my bias is on a downward movement going down. So that's how you analyze price action. You question, you filter them until you come to a better conclusion or solid conclusion. Alright, so it moved down. And if you want to add more, let's pull out Ichimoku Cloud. Okay, that will give you an even solid answer to the question. And there you go. We're trading under Kumo, the cloud. This is a cloud. If you see the pointer, we're trading under Kumo. Price action is trading under Kaijin Sen, this dark blue line. And Chiku span, it's down. If you see this, if you see just around this area, this is already called the breakdown. If price action are closing under Kumo, the cloud, it's already telling you that it's a breakdown. And opposite to that is a breakout. If price action are closing outside above Kumo cloud, just like this. If you see my mouse right here, it closed right here. Kumo is also a support zone, so it bounced off. It plays out as long as it does not pierce or close under. That's the support zone for Ichimoku. Then it bounced up, and then it moved up to the 5.47 mark before it broke down. Okay, so that's the overall, the macro trend for Meg. Now for the micro trend, we're trying to predict, or we're trying to speculate what could happen to the stock in the next couple days. Is it reversal? Would it reverse and whatnot? So far the macro trend is telling us that it's not gonna reverse as of the moment, so we would probably see it bounce or move down to the major support line. It could move up just like this one. This is called a pause of a trend. Strong trends would always have pauses. So if you see a breakout, you would see pullbacks because the momentum needs to recuperate its energy. We're not looking at price or news or whatnot. We're just looking at price action. That's how beautiful technical analysis is, because you just have to look at the charts. It will tell you everything as to where it would go kung asa padulong ang chart. Sayo na kaya siya naon. So this is a strong move down, and then where would the price action will go? Now today we've seen a bullish candle. People will be happy. It is a bullish candle, but the question is, would it sustain, or how long would that sustain? Now that's the question. So we move back to our micro chart, micro trend. Okay, so I'm looking at 1 hour chart. So if you see 1 hour chart, currently we're 10:30 candle is still bullish. So where's the, okay, 9:30. Okay, this 2 candle is today's candle. This 2 candles, and if you look at if you look at our trend line, see it's following, it's moving up and down our trend line, and right about here it's about to cross over moving average 20. So most probably price action could move upwards in the next couple of days. In the next couple of days it could move upward, so that will be the pause of the downward move. Now let's look at the minutes macro. The minutes macro, which is the 30-minute. The 30-minute mark, we've already see a crossover our short-term trends. So you can see a move upward. So I would say if and only if price action would respect our trend line, mo respetar siya sa trend line, mo sunod siya sa trend line, we could see a 13% give or take 13% move in the next couple of days before it would go exhaust itself and move down again. Okay, now for the micro trend, for our minutes chart, let's pull down 15 minutes. In 15 minutes we see it cross over moving average 50. So that's the midterm for moving for the 15-minute mark. So that's a sign that solidifies our theory that it would be moving upward in the next couple of days. And lastly, for our 5-minute chart, okay, we've seen the moving average 50 already crossed over moving average 100. So that's already the cue, the domino effect of what could happen in the next couple of days, since we're already crossing over long terms. So you could expect price action to move up. You would speculate that it would move up, give or take about 12 or 13% if it would follow the trend line, the downward trend line. So that's how you would look at price action, price movement in the next days. So you would know, you could answer the question. You would now be able to answer the question where the stock, your favorite stock or the stock you're following, would go tomorrow. Because by the end of the day, or whatever, the day's not yet ended, wala pa na human ang adlaw, so we really don't know where this would go today. But after the market closes, then you review, you look at price action, where it will go, or where it stand after the market close. Then you would be able to see what possibilities it could have by tomorrow kung unsa ihang price action ugma kung asa siya padung. Okay, and the 5 minutes chart, there's already a breakout in Kumo. I'm pulling out Ichimoku cloud. There's a breakout. So my bias will be the next couple of minutes. We would really see a bullish candle on 15-minute chart. There's already a breakout. 30 minutes, not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. So this is another story. So 30-minute mark, 30-minute chart. Remember that Kumo serves as a support and resistance. So this will be the resistance zone for the 30-minute chart. So as the 1 hour. 1 hour chart. Okay, but then again, if it follows through, then you could expect a price action move about 10%, 12% more. If you, let's say, if you enter right here, right about now, if you enter right about now, that's a 12%, 12% move up if it would follow. But let's say, just to be conservative, let's say about half of it, half movement, about 7 or 8% before it would continue to its major or its macro trend, before it would continue. So you that's how you would look at it. That's how you would look at price action. Macro trend, that will be 6 or 7%. 6 or 7%, maybe less, because we're looking at macro. Okay, so that's how you look at macro and micro trend as your guideline on where the price action would go, or where it could possibly go. So you will have the answer to your question, and apply it with other filters in your trade. Okay, hopefully you like this video, and if you have questions, just comment below, share this to your friends who are trading, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that I could help you more. I could share more technical analysis or technical trading tips on how to look at stocks. So okay, I hope to see you on the next episode of our technical analysis.
Wherever I go, wherever I see, I remember you. If you remember